So a lot of you guys are literally focusing on you're focusing on your diet in a wrong way. You're worried about the fats and you're worried about the toxins and all that bullshit, right? What you need to start doing is get yourself a voltage meter, right? And you need to start seeing how much currents is in your food. Is your food electrifying you? You're gonna have a hard time because mostly the shit that has electrical currents in it is live shit, and live shit that has live probiotics or electricity is fruit. Fruit is the only thing that charges in the sun, right? So if you eat fruits, that's how you vibrate higher, by charging, right? Or you can leave your fruit out, your fruit, not food, your fruit out in the sun, right? And the sun will electrically charge it even more, so it can charge you more when you intake it, because you are an electrical being. Especially, you can't have 9 ether hair and say you're not a 9 ether being. You're a fool. That's like having having a dolphin skin and then looking at a dolphin and seeing the dolphin has dolphin skin, and you're sitting here talking about, yeah, that don't mean that he has the same elements of a dolphin or the same construct as a dolphin. Yes, the fuck he do. If he has dolphin skin and dolphin has the same skin as him, it's dolphin skin. It's the same texture. It's the same whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that that's real, but just saying. You feel what I'm saying? So if you got 9 ether hair, you have not you're a 9 ether being. If you have a vagina, you are a woman. If you have a penis, you are a man. Common sense. You feel what I'm saying? So to get to the point of electrical, right? You guys study everything in this world besides electricity. It's not energy, it's electricity. When you die, how do you come back to life? They take a heart defibrillator and poof, charge, clear, poof, charge you up, right? All the shows have showed you in Frankenstein, when he says pull the lever, he pulls the fucking lever, the nigga starts getting electrically shocked, and then he comes to life. Electricity is what's keeping all this shit functioning, right? The nerves are literally just electrical paths. That's all it is. Your brain has so many neurons in your brain, to the point this world don't even have enough pathways to add up to the neurons you have in your brain, because your brain and your skin, as melanin and carbon, is a celestial element. So all these planets, all these 8 planets that evolve around the sun, you're the sun, and the planets are evolving around it. That's why I say, when you have a soul, you have free will, characterism, magnitude. You feel what I'm saying? You're magnetic. The soul pulls things to it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they say, oh, he sang with his soul, or she cooked this food with her soul. You feel what I'm saying? The soul is solar. You feel what I'm saying? In Spanish, soul is how you say sun. Soul. You have the soul on your feet. You have the souls on your hands. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about the soul. Now, when the heart and the mind connects as one, it creates electrical current. Look it up. When the heart and the mind connects as one, it creates an electrical charge. You're supposed to be eating things that come from the sun that charges you up. Now, if you read the Bible, right, I'm going to help those C's understand something, right? Because Lord knows they think the power is outside of them, or the God is outside of them. Even though in the book it tells you it's inside of you too, but you still worship it outside of yourself when you're supposed to be worshiping yourself. But it says in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, it says, keep a sober mind and stay clairvoyant, for the devil is seeking to devour you like a roaring lion. Okay? That's an electron. Electron literally orbits around protons, and it can't touch it unless the proton is starting to decipher and it's starting to fade to something else, like negativity. So negativity is winning right now, right? Because it's easier to erupt the protons. But the the problem is, the proton lies dormant. It's the core of the atom, right? Which is called a nucleus, right? And this is the thing that's funny, right? A a neutron keeps the electron and the proton in their place, respectfully. It's not an electron and it's not a proton. It's neutron. The reason why it's called neutron, because it's neutral. You feel what I'm saying? It balances out the electron and the proton, because there's no difference between the two. They're both a charge. It's a electron is a negative charge. A proton is a positive charge. Okay. But that neutron is like, bitch, you better stay on the negative side. You want to be negative? Stay over there. You want to be positive? Stay over there, respectfully. But I'm not fucking with none of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta make sure everything's in its place. I don't fuck with you, and I don't fuck with you. But y'all better stay in y'all fucking places. The proof of this is when you got Satan and the angel, or you got the demon and the angel trying to talk to you, right? And the angel's telling you you should go here, and the other angel's telling you, the other devil, he's telling you should go here. You got, how many movies and shows have y'all seen where he was like, just get away from me? He just brushes his shoulders off, and the angel and the demon disappear, or the devil disappear? Because you don't need them. You don't need them. Because if you make a decision, they got you. They can control you. So if you're reading the book, right, and you're reading, this is why it's magnetic to you. This is why you have a connection with it, because it's talking about the power that's inside of you, but you're reading it outside of you, so you believe in the power outside of you. You see how that's, if I tell you the truth, right, outside of you, and you believe me for the truth, right, you're not going to know where I got the truth from. And what if I got the truth from inside of you? The only lie is that it's outside of you. Like I said, so I tell everybody, protons and neutrons and electrons are the same thing. Satan is literally an electron, because he has just enough same power as God. You feel what I'm saying? And God is the proton. Or you could say positive and negative, God is Satan. You could say up or down, God or Satan. Heaven or hell. You feel what I'm saying? You could say left or right, God or Satan. Because the sun sits right under the right hand of the Father. You feel what I'm saying? And the left's supposed to be all different. Supposed to be different. Even your hemisphere on the left side sees things different. The right sees things the similarity. The left ear hears different. The right ear hears different. You feel what I'm saying? When you're left-handed, there's certain tools and fundamentals you just can't use. Like if you want to play the guitar, you're gonna need a left-handed guitar. You could try, but it's not gonna feel right. You're gonna need a left-handed guitar. You feel what I'm saying? So these things are literally just to explain, good or bad. It's the same shit. The same stuff teaches you this. I keep telling you, it's all. If you don't understand Mayat, in my format, how I say it, it's called the Mayat. It's the scale of balance. If your heart isn't as light as a feather, you're unbalanced. Simple. And the reason why the world tries to keep you in depression, anxiety, stress, and all that stuff, because it's heavy on the heart. And if you have a heavy heart, you have a low voltage. You have a low voltage, you ain't charging high. You're a dead charge. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not a firmament, it's an electromagnetic field. Only in the Bible, spirit comes to play, and only in the Bible there's the firmament, and only in the Bible you know about God. Without that book, it's all that is explaining what you are. Without that book, you literally you just know. You just be. But the fact that book got y'all so construed to stories, you don't understand that all the characters in there are representing real power that lies in you. And instead of you talking about trying to teach somebody like how they can waken themselves and truly have their power, you give an example like, oh, you angry, that comes from Cain. That's like when Cain did this and this and that. But Cain is not the personification of anger at all. He's the personification of jealousy. You feel what I'm saying? He represents jealousy. You feel what I mean? Now, did he get angry enough to kill his brother? Yes, but they don't tell you what he got jealous about. You feel what I'm saying? He was trying to please something outside of himself, right? And Abel just really didn't care. You feel what I'm saying? So that caused him to be jealous. Like, what the fuck? How he gonna pick you and not pick me? Neither one of them should have been serving outside. So you had electrons and protons. It's the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? So if you check my next video, I'm going to talk about how the electrical current in the Kundalini was always here, right? Which is what the Kundalini stands for, the caduceus staff, or all that stuff. It's all about electricity. But when you're carbon, you're 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. 6 protons, 6 neutrons turned into carbon-12, which can be crystallized, right? And that's literally, it's called carbon-12, and it can be crystallized under pressure, and it looks like graphite or a diamond. You're a diamond in the roof, literally.